Okay. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Anyway, Spooky Cats in Hidden London. No, not in Hidden London. Hidden Cats in Spooky Town. I can say words. Is the next game of today. I have. Hang on, I have a thingy. So. Hey, Vlad. Yeah, I haven't marked which ones are Xbox One versus Series X. Sorry. Yay! Dan gonna get some sleep. Cool. Well, when you get up, let me know because we'll be doing your genre challenge and the Stray Gods Orpheus at some point before you go to hockey. So yeah. I mean, this is why I'm running the giveaways because I want people to have a chance to get games, especially if they can't afford to donate. So, you know, please do not feel bad that you can't afford to donate. At the moment, I don't have a job. I can't afford to donate to my own freaking fundraiser, so, or anyone's fundraisers. So, yeah. But yeah, so, you know, entering into giveaways is 100% optional. I make sure that the list of games is available. I'm not picking them. You have the choice. The only limits are how many tokens you have. So yeah, it's all good. So yeah, anyone that needs to go to bed, go to bed. And we are playing Hidden Cats in Spooky Town. So this is one of the New Cart Studios developed Silesia Games published games. Came out on the 23rd of October this year. I put the other relevant informations in the chat. And it is basically spooky season, and we are finding hidden cats. And not talking too much about it and playing it. So what we do is we start with advance. Yes, donating is optional. Yes, and raids are amazing. Literally being in chat, watching the adverts, and, you know, contributing to chat, bringing in raids, bringing in viewers, that is raising money because all the money that I get off Twitch goes back to Extra Life. So, you know, literally you have done so much already, Elfling Ash. So please do not fret if you can't afford to donate. This is, as I said, donating is 100% optional. So we are finding spooky cats. There is a cat. Ah, controller challenge. Whoa, okay. And promoting it on socials is, you know, also extra. You redeemed a controller challenge, Phoenix, but you put an evil emote, and I have no idea what you want me to do for the next 5 minutes with the controller. You were supposed to tell me what I was supposed to be doing with the controller. Like, Dan had me have it behind my back, which is actually really uncomfortable. So what would you like me to do as the controller challenge? Upside down. Okay, I can do that. Bring it here. Because, you know, upside down cat spotting is quite hard. Delayed. Ah, I can't get it. There's a cat. Oh, God. Okay, this is actually going to be quite funny. I forgot to put the timer on. 5 minutes. Okay, right. Shit. Oh, my God. Yeah, this is really hard. This is really hard. Why does that cat look like a dog? You know, it's uncomfortable. It's literally, I can't select the cats. I got one! I got one! I got one! You know what? Oh! Leaky! Is that for 5 minutes as well? I can't remember what I put in the thing. Because I set them up like 3 years ago. But yes, there is a redeemed word ban challenge for the thing that I just selected there, I'm not allowed to say that word for 5 minutes. Okay, well, the timer was about the same. I'll do like an extra minute, so. Meow. But I'm trying to select the animals here. Yeah, solid combo. That's not an animal. I think that is like, I think that's just either a bird or sheet. Like a ghost type sheet. What game is this? This is Scarabace, you evil person. This is hidden.
Mine.
This is hidden opposite of dogs in Spooky Town. It does look. I love this. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you even more for the message that basically just went mine. I love it. That was amazing. Okay, so we've currently got 2 challenges. If I'd have figured out how to do it, I'd have got them on screen or something, but because some people have that on screen, I do not know how to do that. But yeah, I think maybe it is a bird. It'll color in at some point when I have found all the not birds. Yes, it does have the correct category, Dan. You may need to refresh if you're not seeing it. It is definitely the Spooky Town. I know I hadn't changed it for words on stream, and I appreciate whoever did that. Do words that contain words then also count? This is worse than when I couldn't say the. I mean, technically it could, and I'll do it for another 5 minutes after the alarm thing goes off. If we deem that I leave it up to chat. And that is not the French word for the thing I'm not supposed to say. That is, you lot out there causing chaos. Yeah, I had to do so much thinking about every single thing I said when I couldn't say the word the. It was hilarious. We were doing it for about 40 minutes because I kept on having to add 5 minutes. Different types of, I mean, I have, it took me a while to sort of refine the ones that I have for the challenges. If I could get something set up like an OBS scene with an actual visual countdown and stuff, that would be great. I was just quite pleased that I got the alerts coming up on screen. You don't think it counts? Okay. You just wanted to cause chaos. I mean, chaos is great. There is a chaos command if people want to see, what's the production of chaos for today. There is also a, do you want to pick your own genre command? I don't know why, it's just a silly daily thing I did. I'm trying to find all of the ones so I can see what this bird thing is. Bull sports! That's a good genre. But you spelt chaos wrong. I did actually spell this. Oh god. Okay, so I can hang it the right way around now. You are chaos. And I think it's 1 more minute on top of that for the other redeem, for the forbidden word. But yeah, that was a good one, Phoenix. Having it upside down. Oh, I spelt it correctly. It's only biscuit I spelt wrong, and it was because I was, like 4 in the morning when I was doing it. Okay, so it could, I think it's just a cobweb and a window. It's not a bird. No worries. Thanks so much for the raid and for promoting the stream. I really appreciate it. And yep, thanks for doing the shout out as well there, Scruff. Thank you so much, Evelyn. You have a good sleeps. Everyone that's going to sleeps, have a good sleeps. My gosh, things are happening as well. Did that say hat? Oh, did someone donate to try and make me say the word? The alarm just went off. I can say thank you, cat, now. That is an alarming. I mean, it is basically RNG scruff. So, you know, 38% likely to cause chaos today. I mean, you know, it is nearly 3:30 in the morning for the UK folks. So yeah,
Cat,
I mean,
Catty Cath, Catherine from the Cattery and Kathy Katzenberger.
I thought I had it speaking out the message on my, you know, thingy over there, but apparently not. But at least it does it on my other overlay. You're waiting for another controller to cool down. I mean, basically, Scruff, just add 100% to any of your chaos results, and that would be right. So yeah. So yes, thank you very much to Cat or whoever was being Cat, and also I loved the sequels one. Mine. So yeah, as you've selected, you know, interview things, there is a list. Oops. You know how many tokens you've got because, you know, Jesse, welcome back. You donated. There's the list. If there's instructions at the top of it for what to do, and I will send emails after the fact. But if you want to reserve your oh god, I've got the hiccups now. I'm hiccuping chicken. If you want to reserve, oh my god, Jesse, that's like the ironicest genre to you. Health and fitness, considering you were feeling icky earlier. I feel like my genre command is now mocking you, unfortunately, sorry. So yeah. So people who've donated, yeah, list. Yeah, I can't word, you know. You still feel there. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I can't word and we're only 5.5 hours in. You're probably bed early. Oh, we found Mary. So we're going to do this for a little bit. Party! Leaky, aren't you meant to be sleeping as well? Ooh, Ice Assassin sounds cool. I have no idea. That sounds like I don't know. If you scroll to the right, there's a link if you can read about the game. Which also goes to True Achievements. If you're not part of True Achievements, it's quite a good achievement tracking site. But yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. There are a lot of games on that list. I mean, it jumped out of you for a reason, Phoenix, you know. We have found 35 cats. And I can say cats now. Cats. There's a hand and a goose. Of course, everyone's all dressed up in costumes, and I'm just not appreciating it because I'm looking for cats. You also got party. I mean, apparently, you know, everyone wants to party with Scruff and Leaky today. I know. I mean, it doesn't have a cooldown for me, but I can call it at least once to see what ridiculous genre it's going to give me today. Yeah, I get the one genre that I would never, ever play an MMO. Sideways. Left or right? Do you have a preference? So holding the controller sideways, that doesn't work so well on a white game. My choice. We'll go this way, and I'll put the timer on. Okay, so we're going to do sideways. I mean... Oh, dear God. Okay, we're just going to go further up, because then at least the things aren't moving. I can't even comprehend which way I'm going. I'm just gonna move the environment instead of the cursor. Shit! Which the hell way am I going? Oh, yeah. This is why I have these in here, because it's funny. It's like trying to do like platform. I did. Was it a platformer? It was something that was like one of the trickiest things to try and do upside down when your left and your right set are muddled up. I think it was possibly a platformer at one point. It's like watching you trying to snipe people on hand. I can't comprehend which way round I'm supposed to be moving. There is a flag. Flag. Yay, I got the moving thing on the cool float. So yeah, so we are cats in Spooky Town. Ooh, we got the vampire cats. Vampire. When we unlock groupings of special cats, then we get the little bonus levels. We will do some of this, and try not to get too behind in the schedule. There are too many pigeons, or seagulls, or crows, or ravens, or something. Maybe ravens would make sense in this game. And I keep on going, oh, it's an animal, but it's not a cat. Crows, maybe. Ravens. That's Halloween-y, I suppose. Though that looks like more like a pigeon. The seagulls wasn't any pigeons. When Finding Nemo, or just generally? Oh, I think I've got the hang of this now. Ooh, cat noir. Oh, and the donation. Gotcha. No, definitely the seagulls worked. Yeah, mine. That is, like, one of my echolalia things. Ah, Carmen Guano. I don't know if that's how you say it. I'll be honest. It's not a name that I've come across before. Pratina. Oh, and we unlocked the ghost house. My laptop is trying to slide off my couch cushion. Supposed to make it harder challenge. I should switch it around now. I've gotten used to it this way, but I'm fairly certain the 5 minutes is nearly up. No, we still got a minute. Okay, we'll switch it this way around just because I've gotten used to the other way and now I'm going to get confused. Yeah, it's going to be hilariously confusing again. Ah! I don't even know where my cursor is. It's fallen off the top of the bottom of the screen. There we go. So we're mixing it up, and no, I want to go the other way. the other way. Left, right, up, right, up, right. No. What? No, I'm doing. Oh, you. Oh, point. Oh, right. Yes, I forgot what I put it on. Sorry. It's because generally when I started doing Watch Your Life and putting these things in, everyone had like ridiculous numbers of points. I mean, you know, I'm sure someone here has. There we go. Like a ridiculous number of points, and they'd be quite happy if you wanted to send them something to. Yeah, exactly. As Leaky has pointed out. They have a lot. Satanas. So yeah, if you don't have enough, then I'm sure one of the mods or one of my the people who have been here a while, because I have been streaming a while, will have a ridiculous amount. Exactly. I mean, yeah. I was gonna say Scruff's got 200,000, and yeah, no, it's apparently lazy. I eschew the word lazy. Witch cat. Cool. We unlocked a witch cabin. Nice. Right. Now I'm not going sideways. Can I get any cats on here? It's a lot of spiders. I don't like spiders. But yeah. I've been streaming on Twitch basically pretty much the whole time from like March 20, or was it like, what was it, like April something 2020, mid 2020? When was it that Mixer went down? April or May, yeah, 2020. Yeah, so it was around about then. So, you know, people have been watching for 4.5 years then. They're gonna have a lot of points. I think Jesse did have a lot of points, and then he spent it all on like the bonus stream redeem and hasn't even told me what that needs to be yet. Oh, I've also got to find people. I hate finding the people. At least I can have a controller around there. That was funny though. Yeah, anything that involves directions when I'm trying to use the thumbsticks is a oh that wasn't the guys. I was trying to click on the cat. But that's got to be the Addams family, right? Yes, you have a 500k redeem just sitting there gathering dust. Just no. There's nothing against you being new. I am just saying that if you think up some really good ideas for challenges, just tell one of the mods or one of the regulars. Because they'll be happy, I'm sure, to redeem a challenge to make me do silly things. Yeah, kill off mix. Oh, there was a controversy. And the response to the controversy, instead of dealing with it, was to shut the whole system down. That's what it felt like. I mean, that probably was not the rationale, but it was literally like within a week. I mean, Scruff, same can be said about me and your streams. I could have more points, but I, don't like the blood, guts, and gore. So I have to occasionally come in to like give support, but then I'm like, I don't want to watch the gory. But yeah, either which way, there is no judgment on how many points anyone has. All I'm saying is that people have points if people have challenges but not enough points. Don't let that put you off. The only reason they are where they are is because I have a rainbow and I put them in the blue. Bob? But Bob isn't in my use for everything. That is... Massacre... Freddy Krueger? Mask? I don't know. That looks like... from Rocky Horror, possibly. No, that's Freddy Krueger. That's Jason. Thank you. That's Freddy Krueger. I recognize the striped shirt thing. I'm not very good with horror. The only ones I do sort of try and know are from vaguely. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay, fine. I'm very bad at horror. Thank you people for knowing these things. I'm just going to spout off, inaccurate stuff. Feel free to fill in the correct ones. Oh, there's a cat that looks like a dog. A cat that looks like a cat. I don't like a giant spider. Well, those are like Vampire and Vampire Hunter. Maybe Van Helsing. I don't even know who we're looking for up here. I mean, lots of stuff gets stuck in my head that I don't want it to. I have entire plots of movies that I read up on Wikipedia and I don't know why, and now they won't go away. You know, random scenes from Saw, because it happened to be on a Halloween party, and I could have done without having that in my head. I have weirdly eidetic memory. Oh, very weirdly eidetic memory when it comes to some things, and it is painful. Mummy cat, praise the pharaohs. I need some tea. I don't tend to watch spooky movies because I also find them boring. Or they make me jump because they've got loud noises in. And I always jump at loud noises. It's a trauma response. That does not mean I find them scary. It just means that I have anxiety. But yeah, I mean, I remember watching Blair Witch at school when I was school age. My boyfriend at the time was terrified, and I was like, this is just boring, and I feel slightly nauseous because the camera is shaking, but that's about it. Final Destination was a little bit scarier. In the sense that, you know, those things could happen, and I didn't walk under scaffolding or drive behind lorries or put my head out of a sash window for many, many years. But that was just common sense. Those things could happen. But yeah. My friend Daisy loves horror movies, so I watch horror movies because she likes them. And, you know, sometimes they're really good stories. Like, oh, Get Out. That was a really good story. Smile was just... had lots of jumps in it. Beetlejuice, to me, is hands down the scariest movie ever. I have nightmares from when I was a kid. And it's only just because they turned their faces inside out and stuck their eyeballs on their fingers. And it's stuck in my head and it won't go away. So yes, everyone that wishes for a better memory may not kind of want what I've got. I mean, yes, Final Destination is not. It is a lot PSA for what not to do. Exactly, it's like, you know, yeah, the way that, you know, but it's clever. I enjoyed the premise, but I was only scared because those things were, you know. You find Beetlejuice creepy? I'm not the only one, because everyone's like, Beetlejuice? And it's because it's reviving at the moment, and it's everywhere, and I have to keep on, like, hiding TikToks and, you know, Facebook posts and shit, because I don't want Beetlejuice everywhere. I hate it. We found the pumpkin cat. Pumpkin theme. But some movies, I'm like, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be, like, scary or not, like Nightmare Before Christmas. I just thought that was fun. Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't think I've seen Nightmare on Elm Street. There's a lot of the older ones that I've not seen. And sometimes it's a case of, it's either too gory, case in point, Saw, or has too many jumpy things in it, like Alien and Smile. But I don't necessarily find things like scary unless it's creepy, like Beetlejuice. It's really weird. The True Horror is working for Primark. I mean, yeah. Why? That's definitely not a cat. That is a pigeon. There's something around here. Maybe it's one of the people need selecting before it'll colour in this house. The dog is holding the leash for the guy. That is hilarious. Yeah, this is definitely the Addams family. Oh, I wonder if Wednesday's... Does anyone know if Wednesday's coming back for another season? I think I saw it was. Because that was awesome. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to go with at least you have a job, but this is not a competition. Because, you know, it's not equivalent. I just, you know, had the bad luck to be made redundant, and yeah. I'm applying for jobs where there are so many people who are qualified and, you know, they're spoilt for choice. I am in an interview process right now that I'm kind of hoping works out, but, you know, also I'm trying to find a contract. Wednesday Season 2 is underway. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, I don't know. Some things I think... I find something creepy or scary in, like, the sort of, you know, anxiety scary sense that other people might not find. But then, you know, I also am terrified of pitch black because I'm claustrophobic and I feel like I've been buried alive. So I always have a nightlight on. Yeah, I will walk around the goddamn London in, you know, at 4 in the morning with no care in the world. So, I don't know. At the moment, my anxiety's under control, so, you know. Dental nurse apprenticeship. Ooh. That is definitely a pretty cool thing. You have to get universal credit. I mean, don't even pretend to understand that stuff. All I know is it feels like they make you jump through hoops just to say, no, you don't qualify, when you do qualify, but they're just seeing how, you know, determined you are to put up with their bullshit, which is just harsh. Benefit system is just, you know, and God forbid, you know, if you have a disability and you're trying to, oh, yes, that was one, you know, claim any benefits because, you know, it's almost impossible. Oh, is this... It sort of looks a little bit... Oh no, it's a devil and a witch and a ghost. I was thinking the Wild Things, but no. Well, that's obviously a Frankenstein and Mrs. Frankenstein. A little cat. Yay. At least the movie ones are like, oh, I might actually be able to recognise things. That looks like an Impala with Dean and... yeah. Smile. I mean, Smile was mainly just made me jump because there were a lot of loud noises. Which of course made Daisy laugh at me because she finds it funny, and I'm like, well, I'm not doing it because I'm scared, I'm doing it as a trauma response. I figured this out after the fact. But aside from the fire, because that, you know, I didn't find it. I was engaged with it enough, I think, that I was like, I didn't want, you know, I wanted a happy ending, and it was a horror film. Horror films don't get happy endings. Hey, Ray. Did your day end yet? I have no idea what time it is anywhere. How are we doing on pre-roll? Yeah, we're into pre-roll at the moment. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, I watched Final Destination several times because I really enjoyed that movie. But you know, I think I watched like the second one and then I didn't really follow through, but I did read the Wikipedia synopsis of the movie series. They get happy endings if you think of them from the antagonist's point of view. I mean, I guess that's one way of looking at it. I really wish this flag wasn't wibbling, because I keep on thinking there's a cat behind it, but that's the other scenes that do that. Oh god, I've got the hiccups again. But yes, I have probably watched more horror films than not. Oh, actually, I tell you one that was quite a good film was The Cube. Don't advise you watching it whilst drunk, or at a sleepover. But it was a good film in the sense that it stuck with me since I was like 18, 17. The Kubrick star, Jack Nicholson from I mean, The Shining. I don't think I particularly found creepy at all. But then I read the books. I didn't find it disturbing either. Well, I don't know what that says about me. But I read the book in an airport. I do not advise reading Stephen King in an airport. Especially when it's vaguely empty airport. I did that when I was like 15. 14, something like that. It was my dad's book. I ran out of books to read. So, yeah. Yeah, maybe that's it, Ray. Maybe it's the autism. Maybe that's why we don't find the things scary. Depends if it triggers the anxiety or not. Yeah. I mean, that was me in Blair Witch. You know, I was like, how is this scary? This is just really freaking bad camera work. Oh, that was one of them. Oh, poor witch. That house looks like it's got an evil face. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd ask a neurotypical, but I don't think I know any. What makes horror scary? Maybe that's why Daisy loves them, because, you know, doesn't find them scary. Are there any neurotypicals in the chat that can tell us what scared is? I mean, you know, existing as a woman in modern society, but, you know. Ooh, cat. Cat. The evil guy... Yeah, the only reason I didn't like Saw was didn't see the first one. I think it was the second. And it was just the fatness of it. And that was my problem with it. And also it was a bit too gory. There was one where the police officer was like in the garden, hung up like an angel, and you know. But there was no way for her to get out. And that wasn't fair. That broke the rules. And to me, that killed the whole immersion for the film, because the whole premise with Saw was they were supposed to be able to get out of the situation if they could. At least I thought that was what it was. So yeah, your amygdala is half the size of a neurotypical person's. Interesting. Have you had it measured? I'm now curious. Oh, it's a hot dog. That makes me think of Flop. It's a hot dog. Maybe we'll wait till it's coloured in. That was because it was Amanda, not Jigsaw. Yeah, you see, but I didn't know that at the time. I mean, I did go and look up the entire Jigsaw thing on Wikipedia when I got back. Yeah, that was the thing. But I don't think I realised that it was The Apprentice, I'll be honest. That was my problem, is that, you know, this is supposed to be escapable, and it wasn't escapable, and thus, you know, plus it was gross. They elaborate in 3, right? Yeah, I only watched 2. I've read about them all, but I only watched 2. It was on at a Halloween party. You know, Oh, that one is definitely a ghost. Hot dog! Hot dog! Hot dog! Hot dog! Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? There we go. Okay. Okay, this one is for Flop. Dog! Or for Nutmeg, should I say. Oh, they shoved you in an MRI. Well, that just sounds almost a little bit rude. So now I kind of want to know what my brain looks like. Yeah, I mean, Jigsaw does fall apart when you start thinking about it. I did think about it. I tied my brain in a knot trying to make it make rational sense. I'll be honest. There we go. I thought Morticia was supposed to have black hair. Adam's Family. Do-do-do-do. You never want... I've never had an MRI. I had a... What did I have? I had a something scan to check my pancreas that I didn't have cancer because I, you know, lost a stone and developed diabetes rather suddenly. Well, it was sudden because stupid doctors didn't do their jobs. But yeah, CT, thank you. And it made me feel like I peed myself. You had one the doctors told you could... Maybe they meant anything bad. I'm sure they could find, like, I'm sure you have, like, an actual brain. But yeah, I don't know. I've never had one. You know, I would be curious to see how my brain compared. My hypothalamus is certainly smaller than it should be because my temperature control is completely foobarred. And I don't get hunger signals or thirst signals unless I'm dying. Or at least, you know, on the verge of dehydration type stuff, so... Is it the machine that goes clunk, 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 clunk very loudly? Because I've seen it on, like, Grey's Anatomy. And when I say I would like one, I mean I would like the concept of one, as in I would like to know what my brain looks like. I don't necessarily want to go in the machine that makes clunk, clunk, clunk noises, I'll be honest. The Addams Family. Do-do-do-do. 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 Boom, boom. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. They swapped temperature settings. That's kind of cool. Oh, no worries, Phoenix. Look away. Everyone, you know, is 100% okay. I'm okay 100% with everybody lurking. It is ridiculous o'clock in the morning for UK and Europe time zones. And we are mellowing out. We're going to chill. We're going to find some hidden cats. And then we're going to do some power washing. You're hungry. Oh, I mean, yep. This is why I always have extra meals scheduled when I do these things. Because the first time I did it, I did not anticipate how absolutely ravenous I felt. Because I'd kind of forgotten that staying awake meant that I needed to have a whole extra meal. Okay, I need to find what... I don't know, some lady with giant hair. Also, is there a cat on the moon? That would be cool. So... Lady with giant hair. I've zoomed out a little bit because I can't... Giant hair. No, I mean, I need to find what looks like a giant lady with thing. It'll be your second meal in 24 hours. Oh, you're not good remembering to eat. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Claustrophobia. Actually, Scruff, you know what? If it's gonna trigger that, then Yeah. Yeah, I have. Serious. And it makes you, I mean, I lose track of time anyway. Literally, you know, I've been streaming, what, 6 hours? You know, it doesn't feel like that. I have no chance of time. So, yeah, if I'm going to have a claustrophobia attack, that's probably not good. Okay, so the concept of I'd like to see what my brain looks like, but not the actuality of going in the giant death machine. Last night you were a giant hair. Charlotte has giant hair. No, I need to find this particular lady with giant hair. If either of you are in my hidden object game, then sure, tell me where you are. But for now, I've just really been flailing about randomly, I'll be honest. Mostly because I was trying to do half of it upside down. There we go. It's one of the witches from Hocus Pocus. Oh, yeah, I mean, you had a medical reason for it. I'm just curious. I've got the hiccups. Right, I've got 4 more cats to find normal cats. And 3 special cats. I mean, that is really shitty. Was that like a trapped nerve type situation? We found Barbara. Barbara! Oh, now I've got the rhubarb German meme thing. Barbara. We unlocked the Mad Doctor's lab. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, sorry. It's from the slip discs. Oh, ow, my dad had that. And a trapped nerve. It was not. Yeah, it's the Barbara. They're coming to get you, Barbara? Who's coming to get Barbara? Is that from a horror movie? Yes. No, I mean, I it's something about a rhubarb pie. But it is a pleasant sound in my head, but I cannot reproduce it right now. Oh, slip discs in your neck. I'm so sorry, Scruff. That is just shitty. Really is. This pigeon here, it's not a cat. Neither is this, whatever this is. There has to be one around here somewhere. So yes. Oh, cat. Yay, I got the road cats. Right, okay, that's sorted. I mean, I can use hints. I'm not going to use hints because... Oh, yes, no, I was going to say, if anyone was going to be able to tell me what the rhubarb pie Barbara thing was, would be you, because you know how to speak German. But I have not seen it written down. I've only seen TikToks, and it is just... It just tickles my brain really nicely. Also, ow, steroid in your spine. Ow. Aw. Yeah, it really sucks when, you know, spine stuff breaks. I have a friend whose spine is basically crumbling. You know, and he's only slightly older than I am. You know. Flops D&D character in German. Oh, yes, of course, Nutmeg. I didn't make the connection because obviously that's 2 different spheres of my, you know, existence. But now you said it, I'm like, of course, we looked it up. Oh, your mum has the same issue. Yeah, it's just not pleasant. I mean, you'd think that something that is kind of designed to hold you up, per se. Hold you up is the wrong word. But, oh, that was useful. Okay, so we've got 1 normal cat and 2 special cats. And I thought I heard a meow. So it's supposed to meow. But I'm not sure I've got it turned up loud enough. Okay, so we've got 2 houses. Oh yeah, everything is connected. It was caused by your chair. Could have been caused by your chair breaking on stream. Oh, that looked so painful. That looked so painful. And gallbladder sludge does not sound great. Yeah, I'm currently seeing like a whole plethora of doctors because they're trying to figure out what the fuck's going on inside me. And I'm on a balance of medications for various things, which, you know, are a pain in the ass. And have to be delicately managed. Ooh. Yeah, sorry, I've got auto mod turned up. Right, and apparently it doesn't let you post shit. Gallbladder Sludge is a great death metal band name. Yeah, exactly. I mean, our bodies are not designed for standing up for long periods of time or for sitting down for long periods of time. So, you know, generally what I've come to think is that we should just be lying down in bed. And that's it. Never get up again. Sadly, you know, can't do that. It is nice. Sometimes I'll be like, right, I'm just gonna go and I'm just gonna go and lie in bed and read my book because it is very comfortable being in bed and reading my book. Being stabbed in the back, ugh, I just have upset insides that like to gurgle and cause me, you know, unpleasantness. And also diabetes, because, you know, it's trendy. Ah, now the spider is coloured in. I don't want to see the spider. Go away, go away, go away. Right, where is... You haven't lie down for too long so your hip starts... Ugh. That's like my friend who's pregnant right now and literally is uncomfortable in any single position and is in so much pain. Right, we're looking for 3 cats. If anyone sees anything that could vaguely be a cat that is not yet coloured in... No, my pancreas is fine, apparently. No cancer, which is great. But, you know, just a series of random shit. I'm trying to get to talk to a doctor to get a autoimmune referral because I'm fairly certain it's all sort of related to my brain being different. And there are hospitals that are studying that actually might, you know, help. But the problem is that everyone's looking at all the different symptoms separately. And no one's looking at them all together. I need Dr. House, basically. Or, you know, equivalent. Also, if anyone hears a meow, that's generally a sign of a cat. It's not usually as hard to find these. All I can hear is children screaming, and I'm fairly certain it's in the game. Well, exactly, yeah. I mean, I'm lucky I don't have, you know, endometriosis or any of that sort of thing, because, you know, it's just a case of, yeah, well, you know, stop complaining. Seems to be what people say, which is just horrific. Oh, well, now it sounds like a cat, but the stretch is good. What did I elaborate on? Well, I'm glad I elaborated. Oh. Neck. We'll have a break in between games and run an ad and I can get up and touch my toes. Well, I can't touch my toes. Who are we kidding? Can't touch my toes, but, you know, at the very least... These are supposed to be... Maybe it's connected to something else. Like, is there a cat there? Maybe it's connected up here? Sometimes the little areas are connected weirdly. Is that one? No, that was just a tree. Oh, you see it. It's a small cat. Between the two houses. Oh! There's one on a house. Is that what you meant? Between the two towers? Or this one? Yeah, that was it. Excellent. Thank you. I mean, whatever you said was enough for me to get it, so yeah. Oh, it's not usually this hard. I mean, we know that we have dirty minds on this stream. We don't judge. We really don't judge. I mean, you know. Sometimes I say stuff intentionally because it sounds dirty. Special cats. There are non-special cats? Yeah. Yeah, I've got... Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I've only got 2 special cats left. And they might be not white, but they're in the areas that are still white. They're special cats. I don't think they have triggers because this is not the one that has triggers. But it is a good idea. I keep on wanting this pigeon to be one. I know Jessie was saying that... Ah! There we go. Pandora. That some of them were coloured in and it was really hard to see them. So I'm just clicking on all the coloured cats. I found Pandora, thanks Jessie. No, it's not that they have... so special cats are basically ones that unlock the levels. They are named after cats in there. The cats that the developers have or whatever. Featured cats. So in which case... There we go. There's the other one. Stella. See, it was purple. How was that helpful? And now we have unlocked the graveyard. And that should be all of it. Yes, exactly, Scruff. Exactly. And then I remembered what Jessie had said. And he didn't like this one as much because the special cats sometimes were coloured in. Which made me think, oh. So, yeah. Ah, the Spider-Man cat. Yes, he was. That was a thing. So there we go. We did the big one. So, let me go back to the menu. So we could do the normal one. It's the same thing. Instead, we're going to do the bonus. I don't know whether we're going to do the after party, I'll be honest, because that one annoys me. But we're going to start with the... This is the one where they hide in things and behind things, and sometimes you just have a cat head and it doesn't colour them in, and like that moved, so there's a cat there. But I do love these games, and yes, I know it's tiny. I'm purposefully doing it while it's tiny because I like to see how many I can do while it's tiny. But yeah, so yeah, all of us thought that cat had already been found because it was purple. That was the mistake. But yeah, I remembered what Jessie had said and I went, oh, maybe let's just click on the coloured cats. Ah, right. So yeah. But yes, no, I remember in one of the ones, was it New York? Excuse me. Spider-Man was flying around, which was really tricky to find. But yeah, these ones work opposite, where it just colours in the cat once you've found it. Sometimes they're hidden in things, but the hidden thing is usually moving. And it doesn't penalise you for using the hints. Not that it penalises you really anyway. So there are 53 achievements. We are working on finding all the cats. And then it'll be completing all the bonus levels and doing the normal one without hints and completing it. But I can do that one off stream more easily because they're always in the same place. Whereas the advanced one, they tend to be random. So if you want to do it without hints, you just have to be patient. But at least it colours it in, which is helpful. So it is easier to find what you're missing. Just harder on that particular one because they were purple. But anyway. Who needs hints when you have chat? Exactly. Why do you think I stream these things? Why do you think I stream games? Because, you know, it's basically I like to play games with other people. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm just going through the level and clicking on the ones I can see more easily. Generally when it gets to the you know, there's like, you know, 3 left and I can't see them, I will go, hey chat, can you... Something moved down here. There we go. Hey chat, can you find them? But these ones are generally slightly easier. And you know, I'm purposefully not zooming in yet. I haven't even done a zoom in path. So, but I mean, if you want to point them out, I won't say no. Because, you know, it's charity stream. For some reason there's 2 in the ceiling. But yeah, no, we've got 6 left. If you can see them, then go for it. You've seen 4 now. Okay. Alright, go for it. Where are they? Leaky, have a good look. I do hope that that involves on the large table left of the book. Ah, cat head, thank you. To the right of the deck. Yeah, got it. Cool, no worries. Everyone that needs to go to sleep, please go to sleep. And thank you everyone for being here. Oh, left of the book, yeah, gotcha. And then right of the pestle, the giant pestle and mortar. Hydrate. You're not sleeping on a large table. Sorry, did I combine 2 sentences together? No, have a good look, and I hope you're getting some sleep, because, you know, in the fireplace, right above the... Where the flick is the fireplace? Oh, yes. Sorry, I couldn't even play the fireplace. That was a good start. 1 left. I could zoom in. Yes, anyone that needs to sleep, go sleep. I mean, if you can still lurk, mute your tab rather than the stream. I think that means that Twitch won't make you go away. You saw one and it forgot. Okay, I will zoom in. But yeah, Ray, have a good lack of screens. I feel like that is something I should probably practice, except that I would, you know, be totally bored without being able to read. Aha! There we go. Found it! In the shelves. Yeah. Yes, that's the only problem with Spooky Town is I don't like spiders. Okay, so we're going to do the ghost house next. Same principle. Yep. There's one in the gramophone. Well, that seems like a silly place to put it. Same principle. I will do it zoomed out and we'll see how many we miss. Just because, you know, I like to not strain my eyes, but definitely test my eyes, because my eyes are a bit poo sometimes. Because they're also getting old, along with the rest of me. But, you know, the one benefit with doing this particular stream the week after the clocks change is it is the week that I feel the most awake ever in a year. And because, and the one benefit to actually being, you know, out of work is that I could wonk my sleep and, you know, sleep during the day on like, you know, Thursday and Friday, Thursday and today. And it doesn't matter. I, you know, which means that I am slightly better prepared for today. But also, you know, it's because we gain an extra hour. It's like, it feels like it's a superpower for a week. I mean, I've had 5 months and, you know, I'm still exhausted and, you know, what have you. So the stress of job hunting is not worth it. If you can have a sabbatical and still have a job, then that's great. But yeah, it's like, you know, I really want to get something lined up by the end of this month. Otherwise, I am in a not good situation. But it's okay. It's not dire. It's just, you know, savings. You get a week off in a week's time, but you generally need like a month away. I mean, yeah. That's always the thing is, what have I got? 8 left. Ooh, there's one. Yeah, always need more holiday when I'm working, but when I'm not working, it's just not. Yeah, I've been burnt out since like I don't know 2006, maybe slightly after. Um, and yeah, I mean it's you know it's not the regular type of burnout. It's the you know neurodivergent burnout. Yeah, which I've been definitely for at least 12 years now. I would have said. Um, yeah, definitely 10. I think probably 12, considering I was very burnt out when I was diagnosed with my first. Well, they were like, oh, yeah, it's depression and anxiety. I'm like, well, it may well be, but those are symptoms. So, you know, and I was also severely burnt out at that point. So I'm going to go with, yeah, like I've been burnt out for the last 12 years at a minimum. Cobwebs, bottom right. Ah, thank you. I don't think I've been over there, or I haven't been over there zoomed in yet, so yeah. What have we got? 3 left. This house is not in good condition. There's a ruddy hole in the wall. I feel like there should be one in the, more in the bookcase, but there's not. Oh, between the plant pot and the cat you have there. um, plant pot. This is the problem. Is by the time I look at the chat, I've scrolled over. Oh, that was for the cobweb one, right? Sorry. By the time it gets to the bit, and then I'm like, I've scrolled over, and I'm like, ah, crap. Oh, I think it was meowing around here, but it doesn't help that half of that is under. Um. Oh, no. Trying to get it so that there's none of the, my detritus over it. Also, why am I merging with the bottom of the screen again? That's better. It's like I can sit up like a regular person. Oh. Yeah. It's meowing. It's over here somewhere. Hear it meowing. But where is it meowing from? Oh, I've got the hiccups. Stop hiccuping. Could just use a hint. I've got one hint and one cat. Yeah, don't think I've ever been straight. I certainly masked it for a while. It's like that quote from Agatha all along. If you want straight answers, ask a straight person. But no, it was just more that I keep merging with the bottom of the screen and then you can't really see me. You know what? Oh, apparently it's over there. That's what you were meowing, you silly sod. How is this a ghost house? All it is lots of cobwebs and holes. There's no bloody ghosts. Mad Doctor's lab. Okay. It's like when you meow, you're supposed to be, near that. I'm going to ignore the meows next time. Sometimes it'll be an easy one and I'll get to the end and it'll go, congratulations, and I'm like, oh. I didn't even realise. And sometimes it'll be I get to the end and I'll be like, I've missed one. Oh yeah, well there's 6 of them. Let me get back to the other side and then you can point them out for me. Okay, there's 4. So I mean, if you saw one I missed, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna do a zoom in. Left of the Frankenstein table. Huh. Tinkle. Oh, on the dotted throat of the chair in the back. Oh yeah, nice one. Cool. Oh, there's only 2 left. Right, I'm going to do a zoom in. Because sometimes zooming in just helps because sometimes they're just so damn tiny. Like that one there. And down there. There we go. Thanks, team. We need to get more of that at some point. Now I'm sitting on pastry. Sausage roll. Ooh, this one's a vertical one. Wouldn't eat sugar, not this early in the stream. I like sausage rolls. Slow release carbs. Helps keep me awake. There's one in a crocodile. That's why you miss them. Yeah, if I had sugar right now, that would be really ridiculous because I would just crash in an hour and fall asleep on stream. Yeah, you've got the gluten thing. I can imagine it's I can't imagine, but you know, I'm fairly certain it's a pain in the ass if you really like carbs. Cat in a bell. I mean, I tried doing gluten-free, dairy-free for like 6 weeks. And the only thing that came out of it was that I actually really like milk. No. I really like not milk. Tea without milk. And haven't really had milk in my tea since because I have like brewed tea. But everything else was mostly a disaster. Including the fact that they put turmeric in everything, like, you know, vegan-y stuff. Which I can't have because it makes me ill. So, you know, the only good thing that came out of it was gluten-free fish fingers, which are tasty and don't have turmeric and paprika in. It's like when they switched from, like, you know, artificial flavouring to all natural, it basically meant that half the stuff I used to be able to eat, I can't eat anymore. Because I'm allergic to a lot of the natural flavourings. But yeah. Lactose free. I mean, I have had almond milk. I made smoothies out of it. I'm not a fan of anything other than dairy milk. Milk from cows in my cereal. Because Weetabix tastes like cardboard unless you actually have the dairy in it. Is what I found. Ooh, there are a lot missing. You make stuff yourself. I mean, yeah, exactly. But I used to have almond milk. That was the better of the lactose-free thingies for me. But yeah, mostly it was to make smoothies out of. Which I still would because, you know, it's a good alternative for having banana and everything. Which I also can't eat. There's a lot of things I can't eat. Makes you know, existing hard. Especially when people go, oh, you shouldn't have that. It's like, great. What am I supposed to have? Because I can't have anything else. Also, it's better to be, you know, to eat something than nothing. That's where I go with. But, you know, I've been doing better at eating. Remembering to eat, not so much. Not overeating, great. Ah, so you'd sent me a message. I've had sourdough. I've made sourdough pizza. That is awesome. Who's going? Oh, you gotta go to bed. See you in the morning. I mean, if the people not in my time zone are going to bed, then it must be late. Have a good sleeps, and I will see you in your morning, which will probably be slightly later in my day. At least the American clocks change. What is it? Sunday. So yeah, but yeah, everyone that's going to bed, have nice sleeps. I think when I've done these levels, I'm gonna have a quick break because I need to get more tea. I need to switch out my tea because I think I've killed this tea bag. Awesome! I do love pictures of food. Sometimes I like pictures of food more than I like the actual food. But I did see you'd sent me a message, so thank you so much for that. Right, 3 left. There. I mean, I don't have recipes for a lot of the things I make because I make it up. And then people ask for recipes and I have to go, bear with me a minute, I gotta, create it. Or I'll get someone to write it down as I'm making it. But yeah, if I understand the basic concepts of what it is you're trying to, explain, then it should be a good starting off point. Often I start off with a recipe and then, it'll go away. Right, 2 left. Actually, I might have a break after this because I need glue. Alright, I've got to find at least one of them and I can use the hint. Is that one? No, that is just a weird... Ah, that is one though. Excellent. Okay, 1 left. Let's see if we can find it and then if not, we'll use the hint. But yeah, most of my stews and risottos, I've just gone. I know the basic concept of what I'm doing. I know the sort of approximate quantities, and I'm just gonna throw shit in there. And then, if someone wants the recipe, I'll be like, right, well, I will tell you what I'm doing while I'm doing it with what quantities I'm currently doing right now. Though some of it may be, a pinch, a dollop, a scoop, some of. And you can write it down. That's what happened to my mum when I was making my salmon risotto. She was like, what are you doing? I'm like, okay, well, I'm preparing all of this stuff and this is what these are, and this makes, this much quantity. But it's just a little bit, the main thing with risotto is you add the stock a little bit at a time. Right, I can't find this. Where is it? Oh, it's on the rug. Yeah, feeling. You sort of understand the basic science, and with risotto it's all about adding the stock slowly, letting it absorb into the rice, and then adding more. Do you have the last of your millionaire shortbread now or later today? Well, if you have sugar, then you're going to get a brief spurt of energy and then crash. Do you want to crash now or later today? I'm just thinking 3 weeks ago on a Friday, I was like, oh, I'm really tired. I'll just have, some sugar to perk me up. And then I fell asleep watching The Blacklist. Actually, let me have a look at what this is. Right, okay. So, we're just going to have a short pause and then come back and have a look at these last. These have got the largest number of ones. So we're going to have a small break and run an ad and you're not missing anything. And Yeah, so self-care reminder. We're going for a while. You'll sleep in an hour, like an hour at any time. Okay. I mean, that sucks. Yeah, my sleep is always a bit shit. Sometimes it's really great. Most of the time it's a bit shit. If I'm actually trying to sleep, I won't be able to. If I'm not trying to sleep, I will get sleep. I'm hoping that because I'm finishing at 10 p.m, I can just go to bed if I'm not too wound up and have a nice long sleep. Maybe get 11, 12 hours. And then I should just be okay. Possibly. We'll see. But yeah, anyway, we're going to have a short break for 3 minutes or so. Run an ad, which will disable pre-roll because it's been enabled for a little while. And then, yeah, so self-care reminder, if you need to grab a snack, a drink, take your tablets, go to sleep, stretch, then take time to do that, please. And I'm going to go and do most of those. Be back in a bit. Oh, I'm back. I was just getting some tea. Finch! How are you doing? It is so good to see you, hear you. No, see you, I guess is the right word that I want. It's my... Oh my god, I can't find anything in this thing. There we go, that's what I want. Oh yeah, furnish you with a diamond. How are you doing? Ooh, food pick in... Oh, we like food picks. We are finding cats at the moment. We are doing extra live stream, and we are, what are we, 6 hours and 45 minutes into the stream. We're going for 24 hours. It is possibly going to feel long. I don't know. Your 20 seconds is taking a long time. Ha! Oh, that looks amazing. Oh, that looks amazing. When did I start? 10 p.m. yesterday sometime. I'm gonna go with Europe early. Completely gluten-free. That is very smooth. It is absolutely delicious looking caramel. Put some hearts on that. It's for charity, but I slept most of yesterday. So, you know, I've only been up since about 7:30. The benefit of, being unemployed is you can just, sleep during the day. I mean, that's how you make caramel with condensed milk. That is exactly how you make caramel. That's not lazy, that's just caramel. Or at least that's how I've always made it, with condensed milk. But yeah, this is the 6th year. We're doing Extra Life. We're raising money for sick kids. Specifically the Sick Kids Foundation. Next year we're probably gonna raise money for a UK charity. I am thinking Safe in Our World, which is specifically a mental health charity targeted at gamers in the gaming industry. I don't know when we were doing the stream, but basically we now have a nibbling that has a birthday in the first week of November, and next year will be, you know, we can't keep missing it. So, I mean, you say proper caramel, but my grandma always made it with condensed milk, and that's always been proper caramel, especially for millionaire shortbread. That is the only caramel that I know. It's the one made with condensed milk. So to me, that is very much proper. 100%. But yeah, that's what my grandma's recipe has. That's how I make caramel. So when I'm making shortbread, it is, yeah, tin of condensed milk, and then you have to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, and then it turns into caramel. But yeah, so yeah, we're raising money. What have we got? Like 2,130 so far. Whew, which is pretty good. We raised 10k in the previous 5 years. A large chunk of that was last year, I have to admit. So, you know, we're currently up to, in the total of the 6 years, what are we, 12,130? Which is not bad for fundraising when you're doing it solo. And you don't do silly things like have stuff that makes you throw up, or, you know, shave your hair off, or, you know, things like that. I just do the I will attempt to eat coconut on stream, which we did once, and, you know, it tasted like plastic. And I will give away games. And I will stay up. Because, you know, that is just to let the damn cat. That is quite enough for me for raising charity. I don't have the personality that does the funny things, I'll be honest. So yeah, we just play games, chats. The words on stream goes down quite well, I have to say. People like guessing the words on stream stuff, so that's quite good when I want a food break. And yeah, it's going well. We did Plucky Squire for 4 and a bit hours, which I really enjoyed as a game. And then we had food break, and now we're finding hidden cats, and then we're gonna have we're gonna do Power Wash Sim, because we have Shrek DLC for Power Wash Sim, and we love Power Wash Sim. But I thought I'd do a chunk of finding the cats first, and then I think Power Wash Sim will take us to like 8 in the morning or something. Maybe further. We're waiting for Dan to wake up so we can do his challenge. And play Orpheus. Right, what do we got? Oh, we've got 13 of them. Okay. Gonna have to zoom in. Around 500 cats. This one seems to come with text, but it's not reading it out, so it'll read it out when it goes on the other one. I did have the voice set up for it, but there was an issue, and I think I maybe selected the wrong options. But either which way, when it pops up on the other thing, when that catches up, it'll read all that out, because that is way too tiny for me to read that right now. There we go. Is it gonna... No? Why didn't it read it out? I think it was maybe too much for it to read out. Oh, okay. Well, then I will read it out. Don't you hate it when your cat wakes you up like this? Meow, 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 meow. There we go. I don't know why though. I think it must have been too much text for it to read out, unfortunately. Can you do it? You want to read it? Oh, then I'd have to set it. You know how the TTS does it? I mean, I just... I'm I'm like, I mean, you could probably come on the Discord thing, but then I'd have to get that set up. Well, actually, it's sort of probably already set up. If you join my voice channel, it would, you know, I wouldn't be able to hear you right now because I don't have the headphones in, but it would totally work. Oh. It basically just says, meow, 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 meow. Like that? Oh. Thank you so much. I have it down there. Cool. Excellent. Yay. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, just so you know that all the donations get you tokens, even if you didn't select the incentive. And there's the list of games if you want to have a look. The instructions are
Go
at the
for
top.
it, Joe.
Ooh. That one read out. So it does work. It just, yeah, there were too many meows. Sadly, sorry, Scruff. Too many meows. But yes, if you want to have a look at the games list, then it's in that link that I just put in the channel. It doesn't hate you. There's obviously just a character limit, and I didn't know there was a character limit. But hey, the other thing that Cheers is supposed to read it out as well. So it reads it out twice, basically, which is hilarious. So both of them failed to do it because one of them is failing to do it. But at least we've got something reading it out. Either which way, thank you very much for the donations. Oh, there's a cat there that's not a candle. I have a headache and I can't decide if it's why, because I've been having a lot of hydration. And you can get a headache if you overhydrate. Whether I should just have some, you know, paracetamol. Bits have TTS. Possibly. Give me a minute. Because I use the Twitch ones now, so probably. Bear with me. Yes. Yes. The bits have TTS. I can overhydrate, okay. But yes, I set up the bits so they have TTS.
Don't you just hate it when your cat wakes you up like this? Meow, 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 meow.
That went on forever. I mean, you could have done it with one bit. What I was going to say, well, I just have it set so that it will read it out. Even if you only did just one bit, will do it. You didn't have to do 100, but thank you. That was hilarious. Okay, I think we need to stop hydrating for a minute, and then we maybe... You needed to buy 100 bits anyway. Okay, fair enough. I clipped that because that was just funny. Yeah, maybe I'll have some paracetamol. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. It's like it can't be a tired head. I've only been up for like 8 hours or 9 hours. Well, it could be dehydration, but I had a pint of water when I woke up, and I've had 2 or 3 pints of tea. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just really bad at sleeping, hydrating, remembering to eat. You know, all the self-care things. Okay, there's just one left. If I can't find it, then I will do the hint. I'm just like so bad at self-care. It is ridiculous. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Your internet keeps disconnecting. Oh, that sucks. Oh, little guy. Never mind. They look like little ghost cats. That is at least cute. Alright, pumpkin theme. Something was wobbling down there. Excuse me. See, all the pumpkins look like cats. How am I supposed to find the actual cats? Well, probably zooming in, to be perfectly honest. Oh god, this is quite a chunky one. I'm sorry your internet is being annoying. That doesn't sound fun at all. I would be quite upset if my internet was disconnecting. Yeah, so the reason behind that, Finch, is because the spreadsheet is dynamically generated, and if I take stuff out of the spreadsheet, the order changes. So when you add a comment on the name of a game, it might move the name of the game up or down as I edit it. So if you put your name and the name of the game in there, then it means that if it moves, I still know which game you want. That is the reasoning behind that. It seems really silly, but yeah, if you think of it, it's like a giant SQL query in that table because it's pulled in from another spreadsheet. So yeah, it sounds silly, but it's worth it because the amount of times that I've, gone and sorted out everyone's redeems and then, or I've added in some new stuff and it's just moved everyone's comments around and I've gone, In fact, that's what it did the first time, and I had to go back and find my email and make sure I had the right game that the comment was on, and it was just a bit of a faff. So in order to save faff, I always do them in reverse order. So like I go from the oldest comment, so the people first come first served. But yeah, I try and make sure. So if it's already got a comment on it, then someone's already, got that. If the game doesn't match, then it's probably because the spreadsheet moved. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's like I love how I've done my spreadsheet, but it does mean there's some weird quirks like that which don't always necessarily make sense. And I've got to try and put it in a comment that makes sense to everybody else that doesn't know that I've got a weird spreadsheet. So, but yeah, at the moment I think it shouldn't move, so everyone's comments should be in the right place because I haven't touched it and I don't think I'm going to do it today. But as long as people reserve the ones, this is why I'm giving out the list in the chat. It's because if people reserve it ready, then I can send out the games tomorrow when I wake up. You saw Hunt Showdown on there, and yeah, it's the Xbox version. Oh, is crossplay really bad? I don't know. All I've got is the games that I get from ID, so how they work, I don't know. I mark the ones I want, and then the rest of them go in the giveaway. Well, the rest of them go in the giveaway list, and then Jesse also does some for streaming as well. But yeah, there's crossplay, but Griscor is a faff. Fair enough. I think crossplay is great, but I also think that when you're cross-playing between console and PC, if there's no throttling's not the right word, but that's the word that's coming to mind right now. I think PC has an advantage because obviously you've got, possibly better controls, or at least, twitchier triggers and stuff. but I prefer playing with a controller. Yeah, advantages need to be considered. You know, it's like if you're playing one of those games that has like the 15 million bits of UI for like simulation management. That's a giant cat. That's my 600th cat. PC players can move while looting death boxes? No, that did say death boxes, but I'd misread it. I've got a niggling head. Niggling head. Let's just have some painkillers and not sit here and be niggled at. That's ibuprofen. Paracetamol. Yeah, definitely advantages need to be considered. I mean, you know, there's also lag, possibly, is always a thing. I remember. Oh my god. You remember playing. Oh, hang on a minute. Trying to drink it with really hot tea, I've just dissolved paracetamol in my mouth. That is disgusting. I mean, some people have the skill on, I mean, I wouldn't have the skill with a mouse and keyboard. Some people have skill on controllers. But there is a big difference between sort of console and PC when you're playing shooters like that. You know, the lag. What I was going to say before I died taking my paracetamol was, do you remember the lag when we're playing Overcooked? And that was just on Xbox with Jesse. And the glitches we had where it was the giant rice pot and, you know, just sort of wonking each other off the stage whilst trying to dash. Trying to do that cross-play would be interesting, but then that's co-op. But yeah, I mean, it's considerations you've got to make. The giant plate on the... yeah. Yeah. I mean, there was also the fish fight and the cheese fight. And the sushi fight. I absolutely... Hey, Phoenix! I absolutely love Overcooked. That, honestly, you know, the co-op play with that. I mean, me and Audio are having a Barney at the moment because, you know, my mic still likes to cut me out and occasionally do weird stuff. But yeah, Overcooked is hands down one of my favorite, you know, experiences, especially on stream. Just playing it with friends. I mean, I also used to love Among Us as well, but I did burn out quite on that. This is yeah, we did the Spooky Town. This is now the Pumpkin Carnival. It's one of the hidden levels. Yeah, I mean, I can understand why you burn out on Overcooked. I just really loved it because I was actually good at a game. And I carried several people through Campfire DLC. I was just, you know, and possibly Tropical one, but definitely the Campfire one. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. But, you know, you can just tell us that you're burnt out on it. We are not going to judge. There are games, you know, they'll get to a point where I'll be like, you know, I've had it on a game or something. This was enjoyable and now this has become a chore type situation. But for me, Overcooked never did. And I'd still play it now. I'd need to warm up a little bit. I haven't played it for a little while, but, you know, I quite happily play it loads of times. I just really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm kind of sad that we stopped playing it, but I understand that other people got fed up of it. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to play it again, I'd be quite happy to, you know, to do that. The DLCs were quite a lot of work. The tower defense ones were the worst for me. You don't have live. Oh. Oh, well, live doesn't exist anymore. It's Game Pass. But I know what you mean. I pay for my Game Pass with reward points. So I've not actually paid for Game Pass in many years because I just collect the reward points and redeem it for Game Pass, and then I get free Game Pass. Your Xbox One is basically a fancy paperweight. Yeah, I mean, talking about getting distracted by shiny things, Phoenix, inevitably, every single game I play, I'll be like, I'm not going to get the collectibles, I'm just going to play the game. And I did that in the query yesterday, except that I still would look for all of the collectibles, even though I just said I wasn't going to. Because I have to look everywhere, otherwise I'm going to miss something important. I just can't play any other way. So when you've got a game where you're reliant on speed, I'm just not good at it. I think, you know. And oh yeah, I mean, this is why I laughed when my genre command gave me MMOs. I would never play an MMO because there is no end, and I would just lose myself in it. This is why Power Wash I only pay on stream. Oh yeah, our co-op farm. Yeah, we did a co-op farm on Stardew, and I had my own little bit of garden where I planted my plants how I wanted to, and then the rest of the garden was like perfectly min-maxed and beautiful, where Scruff was sorting all their stuff out. And yeah, mine was just chaos. I'm like, you know, when I'm playing Stardew, I'm not really thinking, I don't really know enough about all of the different things, so I'm just like, there's space here, I'll plant it. My one where I got my million on, I went back to it and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing here, so I'm just gonna, you know, plant some stuff, sell some stuff, and hope for the best. I don't even remember what I was doing, except there was a lot of jam and there was a lot of wine. Took you 3 years to complete GTA 5 because every time you played story mode, you got distracted. Same for, I mean, don't talk about getting distracted and, you know, leaving games halfway through. I mean, that is just me in a nutshell. The amount of games that I'll have like started either on stream or off stream. Oh, cat. And then yeah, I got distracted by a different game. I didn't finish, and then I can't come back to it because I'm far enough through that going back to the beginning would mean I would just get bored. But I'm also far enough through that I can't remember the bloody controls. They didn't put them in the game. So yeah, I just abandoned it again. I've heard Red Dead is a good story. Red Dead 2 is a good story. I had an objection to like Red Dead and GTA. For some reason I didn't have the same objection to LA Noire. But yeah, I didn't want to play those, but I know people have, you know, sung the praises. It's like Assassin's Creed Freedom. I really enjoyed Mirage. Took you 9 years to 100%. I mean, I've had games that took me like, you know, 10 plus years to finish. So, you know, there's no problem with that, but yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, I remember playing Assassin's Creed 1 and I spent like hours and hours going through this list that I found online about where all these Templars were and all the feathers and what have you. And it was one just right at the start that didn't unlock until the end game. But I didn't think to check there because it was right at the start, so of course I would have got it. Lol. But yeah, Assassin's Creed is a good example of where free roam can go wrong. And all of the ones pre-Origins, I've completed. I mean, your name is Finch. What else would I, other than have a home? But, you know, I haven't called you have a home in ages. I'm like, you know, you're in my phone as Finch, so I call you Finch. I when I remember people's names, I will use names. Plus, Finch is a really pretty name, and it suits you. I mean, most of the time I'll be like, aha, username, desperately trying to think of name. Remind me what you're called. But yeah, with Assassin's Creed, it's like I played all the ones pre-Origins and completed them, and then I love Mirage and completed that. But all the ones in between, they changed the fighting mechanics, and there's just too much stuff. So I've not played them or finished them or anything. So yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. It's like those things that you see. It's like, oh, I did all the side quests and now I'm doing the main quest and I am so OP. I have got one bloody. You know what? I'm just gonna. Where is it? It's in a. Oh, it was next to a bottle. You're trying to catch a level 40 off a rapid dash. Damn it, Scrap. That's ridiculous. Yay, we completed all the bonus levels. Well, all the little mini ones anyway. So now what we've got is we've got normal, which I will do off stream. And then we've got this after party thing. The problem with the after party is you have to find humans, and humans are much harder to find than cats. Because all you have is this silly little thing up here. So, what time are we? Right, 5:15. We'll get some of these cats. You got it 8 years ago and finally loaded it up. Like, yeah, I mean, I played a good chunk of it and then I got eaten by a crocodile. And now when I go back to it, I keep on getting eaten by the crocodile and I have no idea which quest is next. And there's just so much stuff on the map. Okay, so we're looking for a slumpy guy, a dodgy looking guy. He looks like he's hiding something. A lying down guy, and I don't know what that is. That looks like a dog. I mean, the place setting that it's in is there is crocodiles. It's Egypt, isn't it? The slumpy guy's in the middle at the start. Oh my god, really? Slumpy guy isn't. I mean, there's a slumpy guy there. That slumpy. Oh my god. Seriously, Scruff? You are, like, freaking amazing at this. Mind you, I was start. You saw him almost immediately. I mean, that is pretty good. I mostly go around and collect the cats and complain that the people are too hard to find. I mean, I love Where's Wally? It's just because these don't have any colour in them, it's hard. You've been using Poplarus as your primary... Ah. I've not actually heard of that one. And now it's hard to transition to Linux. I mean, you know, Linux is just hard to transition to, you know, unless you're just using it for server stuff. You just saw one of them. Go down. There's a smiley face on his chest. Ah. Thank you. Okay, so now we have... two people looking away from us. Is that a new one? No, that was there before. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to say, you know, I'll probably find the cats, but if you can see the people, tell me about the people. because, you know. Oh, there's a cat up there. Yeah. If you see the people, tell me, because I am very bad at seeing the people. But I can spot cats, no problem. It is ridiculous. It's like I spend my time looking for cats in this thing, and I can't. Oh, hello. I did find that person, though, because he's up at the top. I mean, the only time there's 2 times I use Linux. One is it's on a server. That's fine. I don't have to deal with the UI. One time was at university, and we were doing, it was our security course thingy, so we were supposed to write up a report and do things like try and break into other computers. There was a point to it. We managed to lock ourselves into our Linux OS installation. Not out of, into. We couldn't shut the thing down because they reset the root password. That was my experience with like the GUI part of Linux, and I definitely don't want to use the GUI Linux. But you know, I like it as a server. So yeah. Dog guy on the screen. Ah, thank you. It was a dog. It wasn't. All right, that guy's wearing his mask on his head. I feel like I've seen that, but there's a lot of sad people, so yeah. Okay, so what are you looking for? Sneaky guy, backwards hat guy, wavy. Okay, top hat facing backwards guy, mask on his head guy, and someone doing a peace sign with what looks like a fire helmet. That guy has a fishtail. I'm not tired. I just my brain is relaxing because we're finding hidden things and it's kind of soothing. And I'm just scrolling and looking for cats and not looking at the people. See, this is why I miss them, because I'm just not looking for them. I'm like, cat. I'm in cat mode. I'm not in people mode. If we were playing Where's Wally and I was looking for Wally, that'd be fine. Or if it was, find the people. Aha, person with a hat. Okay, now there's someone that looks like he's behind a surfboard or a platform or something. Looking at his hand like that. Oh, like that. Like that. Oh, sad man. Sad man. Thank you. Now we have nurse lady who looks a bit scared. You're a sad man. I mean, Poplar OS is made by System 76 and is an Ubuntu Debian-based distro with Manjarian. You know, I'm a masochist. Yeah. Yeah. I am very much a Mac OS person when it comes to anything with GUIs. It's just, it works for me, especially with dev, because it's Linux based underneath the hood. But, oh, nurse lady? Okay, now we have, oh, really sad guy, but looks like an alien hat. Devil Horns Cap Kid. Devil Horns Cap Kid. Vampire hot dog stand. Okay. Ah, this guy. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you know, developing on Windows just blah, nah. But yeah, kid bottom left. Ah, thank you. Oh, and now there's what looks like a mummy. And I don't know what's going on. This spiky haired thing looks like it's getting water thrown at it. Spiky haired kid. So we've got mummy, water, dude behind a surfboard, and really sad looking guy. And I bet by the time we get over there, he looks like a dog bit his bum from that preview. Possibly. Mummy. Mummy! Thank you. Literally my mouse was over it. Okay, now we have horse guy, which I feel like I've seen this horse guy, so which means he's somewhere in the past. We'll come back to him. Yeah, this is definitely better when we have, you know, people that can actually see the people. Oh, actually, having said that, we're all the way over the right. So we go, he's just horsing around. I know, right? There we go. Horse guy. And now we have really big hair person. I mean, you know, it depends what your purpose is as to what OS you're using, really, I guess. Because I mainly... Oh, kid! I don't know. His hat fell off? And then I reckon there's some sort of wall here, and there's two people that are in a similar place. Both of them are doing this sort of, you know, thing. And then this person is running or falling over, and then, yeah, sad hat guy. But I suppose it gets a little easier when a lot of them are already filled in. Excuse me. Oh, hang on. It's the pumpkin. It's the pumpkin. Okay, and this guy's doing sort of a hop step thing. Sad hat guy? Yeah, sad hat guy. Oh, the pumpkin head guy. If we get this rainbow dude, reindeer dude. Cat. Oh, cat. Thank you. Mac Mini M1. Yeah. I mean, cat. Yeah, I'm... Oh, top of the slide as well. Yes, of course, you said that. I was listening. I just saw the other cat. I feel like this map is smaller than the other ones were. Like, the Rome one was ridiculous to try and find anybody. But this feels smaller. Surfboard. Surfboard? Holding a carrot. Surfboard holding a carrot. Down a bit more. Ah! Surfboard. It was surfboard! The other one was the pumpkin, but that guy did have a surfboard. Thank you. This guy looks like he's trying not to vomit. Yeah, no. I was like, I remember surfboard, but I just didn't really see it. Hey, no, you never have to apologize for being nerdy. We are all nerds in here, I'll be honest. We are absolutely massive nerds in here. So never apologize for that. We love it. So yeah. I mean, I don't know everything about everything, but I love a good geek out. Oh, that lion guy looks a bit dead. All right, now this one's fairly generic. Yeah, I got the person on the floor as you said that one. So yeah, this one is a fairly generic And possibly the hair shape might do it. I mean, you know, it's info dumping. If people aren't interested in the info dump, then, you know, that's their loss. That is very much their loss. I feel like you would get on really well. Yeah, but being nerdy is part of the entry requirements. I feel like you get on really well with my friend Patrick. He likes going into the nitty gritty of those things. I'm more of a, you know, overarching thing. I tell computers what to do, but I don't build them anymore. I built one when I was younger. I still have the scars. Okay, info dumping about crypto. Yeah, okay. There are definitely some info dumps that are better not being said, but mostly I think it's just really cool when people share what they know, because that's how I learn new things. I mean, honestly, that feels like a really great defense mechanism for being asked to be family tech support. I just ended up blowing up. Yeah, I don't care about crypto. Crypto is one of those things where like it feels scammy and I'm not interested. Yeah, I basically just yelled and said, I don't know how to fix the stupid printer, stop asking me. And they stopped asking me. I probably shouldn't have yelled, but I did not know at that point that I was autistic, and did not really have any emotional regulation. Oh, dude that's throwing up. Yeah, game preservation is one of those. Oh, we've got another sad guy. Why are so many sad guys here? I can hear a meow. I mean, the printer was the example. It was very much that every time there was a tech thing, then I would be asked, and it's like, look, I tell like websites what to do. I haven't got the foggiest what the hell you've managed to do to the Windows installation. So when my dad managed to literally brick the Windows computer at home, they got a Mac. After that, they stopped asking me so much, which was great. Because, oh, that's sad ghost, not sad guy. Maybe we go across this way. So many people wanting to throw up. That's just not great either. Pumpkin. Oh, pumpkin person. I'm going back because Pumpkinhead all the way on the right. Ah! Thank you! Alright, now we've got... Oh. Skinny person with floofy hair and a right-angled... Not a right-angled, a cute angled arm. Could be anyone. I've got some very generic looking people aside from sad ghost face. Ah, no, except that that's that dude there. It's a clown. Okay, that looks like he's got wings on his hat, or possibly the hat on the wrong way around. But yeah, this one feels easier than the other ones because it feels smaller. There's definitely going to be some people in here at some point. Oh, sad ghost face. Oh, and ghost. Right, more person with floofy hair. Okay. Clownge. And I heard a meow. We've got 4 cats left somewhere. So at this point, if you do see a cat, I feel like we can point out the cats as well. But we are definitely looking for the people. Lowest level of privilege is best for most people. I immediately went to the principle of least privilege as a security method. But as we literally just were talking about clown people on here. I'm confused as the context. And that's not on you, that's me just trying to hold community conversations. Aha! Arm person, yeah. Oh, that person looks like they've got either mouse ears or layer buns. But yeah, this level definitely feels shorter, smaller than the Rome Colosseum, which was redonkulously hard to find people in. It was massive. Winghead guy behind the cap kid at the... Winghead guy behind the cap kid. Ah! Thank you. Oh, and we've got little dino dude. We like little dino dude. Oh, girl on stand. Right. Ah, thank you. Ah, it's a squirrel. Right. Oh, and we've got a dog. A doggo. Didn't I just see that doggo? I thought I just saw the dog. Maybe not. Oh! I thought that was a cat, but actually it was my person. Alright, so we've got a dude with a hat. Oh, right. Yeah, so you were on about basically principle of least privilege. Cool. Yes. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, me as a person that needs to have full control over their computer, I want root everything. But, yeah. Everybody else gets, like, the minimum. But my dad managed to brick the computer, because you know how it says, please do not turn this off while it's updating? He pulled the freaking plug, didn't he? And of course that's going to break it. You know. Because that's why it says don't pull the plug out. And I think my mum was in hospital at the time. Well, my mum was in hospital and he wasn't thinking. I think that was possibly when her appendix exploded. Or was gangrenous or whatever it was. So he wasn't exactly thinking right. He was trying to leave and he was like, oh, well, I'll unplug it because it's finished. And it's like, you could have just left it. Man on left. Aha! Yes, man on left. Now we have generic looking dude with a hat. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he would have done it normally. But yeah, it was a case of, you know, distracted and whatever. And because I'd come home, I spent normally long time trying to fix it. And God knows, oh, woman with hair. And now we've got a guy with spiky hair. Oh, Dino Kid. Dino Kid. Dino Kid. Behind the bench on the right side. Ah, thank you. Oh, and then we've got someone wrapped in a costume. And I heard a cat again. I think the cats are going to have to wait. We're looking for people at the moment. Oh, no, but cat. Yeah, it was just one of those things. And I spent a lot of time trying to, like, install drivers and sort it out. And, no, it was definitely kaborked. It fried, like, one of the internal pieces. I don't know whether it was, you know, network card or something. But it was, you know, not having it. It was just, yeah, kaborked. So it was a case of, right, the old PC had to go. Doggo. Doggo. Thank you. That guy looks like he's wearing catcher's entire like catcher's mask thing. Between Ghostface and Ghost. Yes. Now we have people coloured in. It's a lot easier to give me reference for things. But yeah, as I said, I think this one is a lot smaller. Once we finish this, then I'll leave because the other one will be complete on normal. Because that'll be found all cats on normal and with no hints. And then complete. So we'll do the after party. And then we'll just do the other one off stream, and I'll move on to doing Power Wash. But we'll have a quick break so I can have a stretch. I've completely forgotten what I'm looking for now. Okay, wrapped, fire hair, catcher's mask, and depressed looking dude with a hat. You're gonna go to bed after this because you got work later. I mean, God, yes, please don't stay up, you know, and like make yourself ill. I know it's a charity street, but I'm the fire hair. Oh, and now we have that I didn't I see him? Yes. Yeah. Looks like he's got head on upside down. Oh, and dude on his knees. I swear I've seen him recently as well. There. He dropped his ice cream. And now, someone with their arms up in the air. Well, that's really helpful. Person next to the ninja. Ah! Red Riding Hood. Thank you. Oh, we've got someone crawling on the ground as well. So many people crawling on grounds. Or climbing up things. Yes, it's a lot better with people that have really better people matching. I'm just really bad at finding people. The hanging one is from the slide. I keep on expecting someone to be in here, but... Ah, there's the catcher guy. Got someone in a space helmet. No, I mean, it's a good idea. Space helmet was left side. In a queue. Yeah, the fact that you remember that, there we go, is just, yeah, I just, people, I'm not good at people. That is some epic hair. I think someone's lost their contact lens. Someone's getting stuck up. He's really depressed. Hat guy is, it moved. It's just above the hot dog person. The hot dog person. Where's the hot dog person? Oh, here. That hot dog person. Blobs match blobs. I mean, for the people, for me, it's very much blobs. Cats I can see. For some reason, the people is just really hard. Yeah, astronaut is here. We got the astronaut. We're good on that one. Okay, so contact lens lady. Someone. No, guy holding sign. Contact lens lady. He looks like he's burglarizing something. Yeah. Yeah, people is just blobs. I mean, you know, yeah. My grandpa has prosopagnosia, so you know we've got the fact that he remembers any of us is just, you know, I think admirable, because that's a bastard of a condition to have. But yeah, it's just line drawings of people. I just, for some reason, it's just not registering anywhere in. To be fair, the guy with the arms up was near the slide, just not on the slide. People sitting and crocheting. That's not sitting and crocheting. There's people sitting and crocheting. I read it as crocheting. I mean, I just don't recognize people. Crouching. There we go. Thank you. That guy's got antennae. I just read it as crocheting. And I was like, you mean this? Oh, cat. You mean this bit? But then I couldn't see it because I didn't know which one we were looking at. Oh my god. I can't believe I saw crocheting. That is just hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I guess I wanted them to be crocheting. Sadly, they weren't. Oh, throwing up guy. And now we've got mouse ear guy. He was down here. I remember him because, yeah, I was like, there's lots of people vomiting over hot dogs. They look like they're lying. So there we go. Oh, person with long hair looking away. That. Oh, antennae guy. We've only done 42 of them. I mean, yeah, I don't know what's going on. He looks like he's sitting in a melon. We've only done 42 of them, but it should get easier because there are just fewer people. I'm on fire. I mean, I hope not. That would be pretty kind of bad right now. I mean, if I position myself probably, you know, I've got a pumpkin on my head type thing. I have actually done it in a game where I've made it so that I'm on fire, which is just hilarious. Yes. Oh no, I like the phrase "you're on fire." So I have a fire emote. I like my fire emote. Hair lady. Hair lady. Yes. No. This one's got a crown. Pumpkin at the... Yeah. This one's got a crown. It is the same sort of hair, but this lady has a crown. Maybe they're twins. Yeah, because I was like, no way, that's unfair. That definitely should be hair lady. Because as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, I know what you mean. Why are none of these people a thing? Ah! Right. Now that might be hair lady. No? Seriously, there's 3 of the damn things. Reusing art. I mean, yeah, similar people from the back. One of the things you had to... I mean, yeah, there's a lot of... The cats at the pumpkin's left tooth. I think that's a person. Unless that's not what you meant. I mean, you know. Reasonable. Ah! One of the hair ladies. You mean the difference will be that they will be different coloured hair. But when they're not coloured in. We've got another pumpkin guy. Pumpkin butt guy. Oh, she's got a halo. He looks like he's drawing on something, and I don't know what's going on here. Looks like a watermelon. No, there's a hot dog. There's definitely some vomiting. There's a nurse there looking alarmed. Ah, Angel. Yeah, Halo Lady is in the queue. Small childs. That's really helpful. I mean, I can definitely understand. There are a lot of idioms that it took me a while to understand, and some of them I still don't. Pumpkin Kid was on the right-hand side. There's a cat around there somewhere as well. And somewhere around here. Aha! Cat. You misremembered. No, I mean, you know. I want the frog guy. There's a frog guy and a hot dog guy and a very uncomfortable looking reindeer that I kind of want to be, and this guy with a tail. And this cute little kid and the little butterfly. But, you know, there's a pumpkin head there. Ah! It's the Tin Man, the Lion, and... I was going to say Alice. I don't mean Alice, I mean Dorothy. We got one of the ones in the tooths. Okay, we've got somebody with a slingshot. Aha, aha. Mouth won't go any quicker. There we go. And then another generic baseball cap guy. Can we not have a bit more rememberable people, please? Rememberable. I know what I mean. Aha! He's trying to get into the toilet. Okay, check bottom left. Oh, and there's yet another thing going on here that I have no idea. That's possibly someone in the tooth. Pumpkin. Next to Turdberg. Oh! That's not a very much a kid. Okay. And there's a guy in what it looks like a Flash costume. And then these are just... This is just noise. These two are just noise. So it's like, is it any of these people in here? Flash guy. Why are you trying to scroll around that? Oh! He's over here in a queue. Alright, and then we've got a guy being pushed. So yeah, I don't know whether any of these are the weird... No. This is just noise at this point. How am I supposed to interpret that? So we've got backwards dude in a cap and guy pushing. Pushing kid at the, at the swing. Yes, that makes sense. Gotcha. Right, and then guy looking rather depressed in a mummy suit. Which I thought was over in the queue, but it's possibly not. And it's a guy in a banana and an apple and an angry bunny and a cowboy. And a turtle. Oh, turtle is not turtle. Why do we have to get all the depressed dudes with... Yeah. You're going to fidget with your Xbox controller? I mean, go for it. Fidget, whatever you need to do. Whatever you need to do, do it. I need us to have found more people because... mummy dude. More people pushing. This one's wearing a gimp mask by the look. It's that one then. Guy with a crown. Over here? Yep. Xbox controller best fidget toy. Yep. I mean, mine has pull-outable sticks. What, you mean the gimp mask? Aw. I set it up for you. I was going to say, I've got a clicky fidget and a fidget. Just handy, but also I pull out the controllers. I've got an Elite, yeah. I've got an Elite too. And when I'm playing visual novels, because it doesn't require much interaction, I'm always pulling out the sticks on these things. It's luckily you're supposed to. But yes, everyone that needs to get a fidget, get a fidget. It was a Lucci mask. Okay, fine, it was a Lucci mask. But it looked like a gimp mask when it's in black and white. Okay, so we've got alarmed looking person and backwards cap and... Honestly, that guy looks like he's in a watermelon, and this one looks like they're about to get creamed by some sort of something or other. Right, that's better. That looks like an alien or possibly Spider-Man. But I still don't know what's going on with this guy. Can we not get hot dog dude? Or, you know... Ah, clown. Lady in a witch's hat. Buttons, triggers, clickers, bumpers, blip, 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 blip. Exactly. Bop it, stick it, up it, dip it, dip it, dip it, dip it, dip it. Yeah, we like doing all the fidgets. We have all the fidgets, all the stems. I have a whole little box full of them for people if they would like when they come to my house. And inevitably they have gone to new homes, which was the point of me getting them because I didn't need them. Or I wanted certain ones and it all came in a little pack thing and I'm like, ooh, alien. All right. Upside down kids. That's on the swing. Someone who's passed out. Yeah, I need my hands to be busy. Passed out, dude. Another pumpkin guy. Hang on. We had him earlier. Is he not? He's there. Yeah. So that's not a pumpkin, but I know what I mean. That little guy is down here. Looking in a weird angle. Yeah. I like chew on myself if I don't have something to fiddle with. Guy climbing. Oh, guy hanging off slide. Ah, sunbathing skeleton dude. What the hell is that? That's the back of the dude's head that has a lot of fur. Yeah, I chew my fingers, I chew... Oh, he's waiting for the toilet. Fur, thank you. Oh, banana guy, finally! And the princess! But yeah, I mean, yeah, everything I do now... Yeah, finally banana guy. Celebrating dude. Uh-huh. Cheering kid in the pumpkin mouth, yep. Oh. Cowboy trying to lasso the horse. Apple dude! Or lady, possibly. Everyone's going to be dude at this point. Okay, now we're back to mad scientist, witch lady, generic looking ball cap. And Eldritch horror of a what the hell is that? Upside down person now. Witch ladies with Wizard of Oz, yeah, I got that one. On the ground at the very bottom. Aha! Yes. Thank you. What? Oh! Dude! Finally! Finally! The tooth dude! Another generic-ish looking person with curly hair. Ah, that would be Dorothy. Guy looking very frustrated. I don't know, they look frustrated to me. Definitely was a cat. Oh, what, the pumpkin. Yeah. Oh! Hey, I found that guy. Wonderful. Oh, flower. Definitely remember seeing it. I think it was over here on the left. You see, when we've got enough of them coloured in, I can then start to see things. Someone else with a mask on their head. Now we're back to sort of generic-y looking people again. Where is this backwards ball cap dude? Oh. Scientist person. Guy with a very big nose. But yeah, once they start getting filled in, it starts getting a little bit easier. A little bit easier, but not great. There we we go. That's fishtail. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's definitely a satisfying thing about controllers, but you have to be careful because, well, I say you, plural, me specifically, I have to be careful we don't break the damn things because we're fidgeting with them. So that's why I buy specific stuff for fidgety things, because otherwise... Go that instead. Oh no, not another... So many guys with caps! Or is it just the same guy with the cap? Oh, hello, you're a depressed guy with a cap. What, broken controllers? Oh, I'm so sorry. Another person with a cap. Ooh, guy with big nose. Oh. I also keep hearing a cat. The guy was left at the start. Oh, hang on a minute. Another cat person is at the archery counter. Oh, thank you. That's why there's so many cat people. And that guy was left of the stand. The new guy with the collar thing. Yeah, I saw him and then I can't find him now. Both of them are there. Yeah. Oh. That's a lady. Got it. Okay. Now we've got someone running away with that. Yeah, okay. At least that explains why there were... Oh no, I'm sorry, the Strummed froze. That's not good. Hopefully you can just refresh. Station dude. Okay. Aha! That's the one I was looking for. Hey, we finally got the reindeer guy. It looks like he pissed himself. Sometimes Twitch is twitchy. Oh, now we've got... Oh, guy with weird large rabbit head hat. And then calling lady. I don't know what's going on with this dude. And a generic dude back head. Rabbit. Oh, sad looking lady. Is sad looking lady up here? Yes. Jumping piratey dude. Yeah. Oh, yay! Little kid with giant thingy. Guy with a catcher's mask? Mitt? Catcher's mitt. I love cat videos. I love cat videos. Very much so. I will always like cat videos. Ah, I found the cat. Found the final cat. Yay, now we just have to get the rest of the people. But we've only got 9 people left. Catcher's mitt behind archery stand. Ah, thank you. Where we found that kid earlier. Yeah. Archery dude. Well, that one's easy. We're right there. Pointing devil dude. And then some mess of a person with a lot of costume. Oh, that guy, right? Someone doing a woohoo type thing. No one is speaking. I mean, yeah. Cat can be very... Ah, there we are, calling person. This guy's sitting here. Right, now we're literally down to the last 3. We didn't get a hot dog guy. Or any of the turtles. Lucky. So it's only the ones that are on the... that are left on it now. Um, yeah, I mean, everything is always, you know, okay in moderation. Oh, that was Superman. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not quite sure what's going on here, and someone is quite happy. Maybe slipping on something? Playing in a puddle. Jumping down a slide. Yes! Okay, so now we just need what the hat that is. And then we're done. And I can... Oh! It's the sneezing witch. Oh. Found every cat, kitten, and person in between on that. Thank you. Thank you. I literally could not have done it without you, chat. Yeah, unfortunate typo, but I was about to, because I was like, oh, because I can see half of it on here. But yeah, that one was like half the size of the one in Rome. And whichever was the one in the last one we did on the stream, that was also really tricky. Okay, so there's basically just to find all cats normal, which we've done it on advance. We don't need to do it on normal on stream. I'll do that off stream quite happily. Because we're switching games. Otherwise we'll get no power wash done. And I love power wash. So yeah. We do love ourselves some new cards. Hidden cat game. I have cats. I mean, Scruff with the superpowers literally open up game and I'm like, okay, looking for these, and it's just like, it's in the middle. It's in the middle. I'm like, how the hell did you see that? Okay, so what I'm going to do is briefly put on the end screen so that I can cap that video, and then I'll switch to the break screen and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so don't go anywhere.